Nasick 16-15-51. Olivia Johnson in lane 3 and Ryan Delaney in lane 6. Down and back they'll go. We'll see who comes up with a win. At the moment, Johnson's in really good shape. It would take something special from Delaney here. No conference record will be reestablished, but Johnson should cruise to the finish line well in front of what Yellen put up earlier. Olivia Johnson, her second medal and the second for Tulane. She wins gold. Ryan Delaney in second. Third place for the Pirates. Mar Lippert-Vignoli with a great race.
Yeah, great race across the board here. You know, Ryan Delaney really separated herself early in this race, was definitely the pace setter on the first, 500 or so, 600 or so of this race. And Olivia Johnson just kind of chipped away, little by little, and then just kind of left her there in the last 250. Really, really well done.
And he swam 15:56.86. So the way things are shaking out, pretty good chance your winner is going to come from this heat as Tyler Jones makes his final touchdown on the bulkhead. Dean Selmanovic comfortably behind him, and then making his way from third place, Carl Bishop up in lane 1. Tyler Jones, he's already got a B cut on the season, and after picking his spot late in the race, Tyler Jones keeps the 1650 gold medal in Cincinnati. 5th year in a row a Bearcat has won. Tyler Jones, then Dean Selmanovic. Tobias Van Dyke is still swimming. Carl Bishop right now finishing in 3rd. Fifth and final dive. Fabulous effort by Denninger. That should win her the championship.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it for sure. Out of the 58-0, she only needed about 20 points or so. Final score for Katie Denninger here, 268.25.
Well, it's good enough for a championship, not the meet record, but Katie Denninger, a freshman from the University of Houston.
1, 2, 3, 4 again as they turn into this last 50.
Lanes 3, 4, and 5. Monique Ray, Laura Latterout, and Eliana Kutsuvelli all look pretty good at the moment. Latterout failing back just a little bit. She's in 3rd place at the moment. We'll see what she can kick in. Monique Ray in lane 3 really looking good, and she just might find her way out front of Kutsuvelli, who's giving her a good chase. But it's Monique Ray, your conference champion. Kutsuvelli, a 3rd straight runner-up, and Latterout finishes in 3rd. Cincinnati tries to make a charge. Blake Hanna for the Bearcats. Puglisi for the Bearcats. Right now 1-2. All of a sudden Anderson is flying in lane 4. How did he come back in this race?
Look at
this. Is crazy. Hanna in 5. Anderson in 4. It's going to be a photo finish. Blake Hanna gets there first. Barely. Then Anderson, then Puglisi. What a race that ended up being.
Yeah, incredible last 50 there by Magnus Anderson, but just not enough. Not enough for him. If this was a 205-yard race, it'd be a different story, but it's not. And Blake Hanna there, fist bumping as he should, did enough early, took it out, and put a lot of pressure there on Magnus, and was able to get the win.
Brown won the 200 free. She swam anchor on the 400 medley relay. She swam first on the 200 free relay, and she won the 500 freestyle. A 6th gold medal here would tie the incredible mark she put together last year. Brown is in lane 4 and 2nd right now behind her teammate Leahy. Good race being swum by Katherine Johnson in lane 3 as well. But we both know, Joel, how quickly Brown can close.
Oh yeah, and we saw it all weekend long. Katherine Johnson had the fastest 50 split here in prelims, but here comes Zarina Brown into this last turn.
Good race by Johnson in lane 3. Can she keep up? Brown starting to separate a bit. Leahy swimming with her stroke for stroke. It's Brown, then Leahy right now, right to the wall. Brown does it again. She out-touches her teammate and wins a 6th championship this weekend.
So impressive, and what great passion. I love seeing that on the finish. And she was in control that whole time of her stroke. Really came off that wall like a rocket coming home. And a great 1-2 finish again by the Cougars. Really just flexing on everybody and showing their dominance here.
Some of the best swimmers the American has to offer in the pool right now. Victor Martin dos Santos, a fabulous sprinter for ECU. He's in lane 5 and off to a good start.
Yeah, and there's Kiersey down at the bottom of the screen there with a matching start. You'll see a lot of his race being done underwater with those great underwater dolphin kicks off the wall.
Kiersey, remember, he did not try to defend his 200 backstroke earlier, in large part because he wanted this gold medal. Kiersey in lane 6. He's in first place at the final turn. Don't sleep on Fortman, who was a finalist last year in lane 3. Kiersey and Fortman right now awfully close. It is Alexander Fortman. The Bearcats have a champion in the 100 free for the first time in American Athletic Conference history.
What a great race, and it started with the start. Unbelievable start, set the tone early. He said, "Come get me," and nobody did.
Alexander Fortman. Catherine McDonald hanging in there lane 5. Don't fall asleep on Gabby Jimenez-Pion in lane 2. But it's Podmanikova lane 3, way out in front, almost 2 body lengths. She's racing the clock more than she is the field here. Podmanikova, so close. Can she get the A cut? 2:08.66. It's a new conference record, and Podmanikova defends her championship.
What an excellent race there by Podmanikova. Brought it home, died a little bit there at the end, split a 32 on her third 50, really pushed it there. But I think this time will be enough. Hopefully will be enough to get an invite to the championship meet in a few weeks down in Austin. Awesome swim there, and great racing throughout this field. And Peyton Condis lowering her mark from this morning, going 2:10, and then a 2:12, rounding up the top 3. Catherine McDonald out of 2 lane. Her teammates are stoked there on the side of the pool.
This year, Poling got one earlier in the season, and he did it again in prelims. And Lubomir Petrapov, a freshman from East Carolina, who's not swimming this race, has a B cut in the 200 breaststroke as well. Jasek way out in front. He is going to cruise to a victory here. The question is, how low will he go? Could he reestablish his record, 154.55? He just misses it, but still wins gold. Dominic Poling in second. Marcus Hunter finishes in third. It's the same top 3 from a year ago, except this time, Poling and Hunter flip-flop.
Yeah, pretty neat to see that year after year, and Hunter being the only senior in this event, in this top 8 rather, and so really this race is just going to keep getting faster. Jasek, just to put into perspective on how fast he was out, in the 200 breaststroke, his split at the 100 would have placed him 4th in this meet earlier this weekend. So you can see how dominant he was right off the bat, really pushing the envelope there. Really nice and controlled. What you like to see here is every single kick, we're riding that stroke really nicely, decreasing our amount of resistance as we go through. But incredible speed there out of Jasek, and really exciting stuff out of that ECU sophomore.
4th gold medal this weekend for Aaron Tavich, who was part of the 400 medley relay champions, and he swam as a part of the 200 medley relay meet record champion. In fact, they were both meet records, the 400 and 200 medley relays, and he's the record holder in this event, but just missed reestablishing his mark. So Jasek Arantevich wins the 200. SMU fans very much into the race, but there's several Houston Cougar fans that are interested to see if Rebecca Brandt can tighten this up. Otherwise, it could be Mustangs 1 and 2. The race is more for second place between Grosklaus and Brandt. Traha easily going to win in the 200-yard butterfly. Grosklaus from SMU in second. Rebecca Brandt finishes in third. Parker Knapp is out in front. He went half the length of the pool under the water, and this could be a crazy finish. Look at Cooper Knapp. He's turned on a whole different fuel source. Knapp is smoking Santos right now. Don't sleep either on Garrett Carson. Parker Saladin ready to try and win this race. Incredible finish by Parker. Santos fell all the way to fourth. Garrett Carson in second, Cooper Knapp in third, Parker Saladin an unbelievable last 60 yards.
Yeah, really great race there, and just a little bit faster than he was this morning, so super consistent, had his race plan together, and you could just see the vast difference of strategy and where these guys have their strengths. You know, Gustavo was absolutely unbeatable in the 100 butterfly, but double that distance a little bit, it's a different story here, and really hurt coming home. But man, Parker had those great underwaters. Really, that second to last turn was one of the most impressive turns I've seen all weekend. Props to him.
I beg your pardon.
DD here, back twister.
From Louis Hunt.
And he did it, and I think he knows it.
7, 6.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.
277.8. A huge dive. 60.2. It wasn't close. He's your champion.
What an exclamation point there as he gets tackled into the water. Hopefully we got some footage of that. But there are some of his diving teammates from the University of Cincinnati there to congratulate him. Awesome dive there. The best dive of the night. Last one of the championship. What a great way to end this diving competition.
How about the 9th goal, best 2 seat times? But will Leahy be able to turn the Jets on and sweep the relays for the Cougars? Johnston giving her everything she can handle in lane 5. It's a pretty tight 400 freestyle relay. Final race of the championships on the ladies' side. Leahy is a body length out in front, and the Cougars have done it. Houston sweeps the relays. Brown wins her 7th. Latterout and Leahy get 6 gold medals, and it's the 12th win for the Houston Cougars this weekend. Lineup. Cincinnati in lane 4, East Carolina lane 5. Right now the Pirates a little out front. Lucas Shanky swimming lane 6, Kyle Dunlap in lane 3. It's very close, middle of the pool. Fortman for the Bearcats. He is neck and neck with Demsar. They're about to touch and go the final 50. In fact, they hit within 4/100ths of a second of each other. It's way too close to call. Cincinnati's going to win the team championship. East Carolina trying to win this event for, again, the 4th time in 5 years. Can the Bearcats steal it from them? Cincinnati's only got 1 relay win this weekend. It might be an ECU win, and East Carolina is outtouched by 1/100th of a second. The Bearcats close the meet in style.
What an incredible finish there. What an incredible finish by Alexander Fortman. I really thought that Blas Demsar had him, but we'll see this on the replay. Those last 10 yards, Alexander Fortman does not breathe, goes straight arm over the top, body-driven freestyle, uses that momentum of those hands going downhill to get his hand on the wall. That is textbook freestyle finish, and Blas gets out-touched by 1/100th of a second.
Party time in Cincinnati. Bearcats have won the team championship, and the Houston Cougar ladies a little tamer at the moment, but they've got their championship t-shirts and hats as well. I'm sure they'll be partying in South Texas too.